Good evening and welcome to Omnibros Live, where I can't hear myself because I've got weird headphones on, but my fabulous co-host Lou says he can hear me. I'm Omnidog, one of the Omnibros. And Lou, how are you?
I am doing well. How's it going?
Good. I forgot my mask, so pretend I took off my Omnidog mask. This is what I really look like.
No.
Yeah, this is what I look like. I forgot my mask.
Shocking.
I know.
Somebody in the chat just freaked out. He's not wearing the mask. He's not wearing the mask.
I need to know from the chat, does it look okay? Okay, it looks all right. My picture doesn't look that great, but it looks, you look okay, and you're not lagging.
No. You're up in the Smoky Mountains.
I'm up in winter. Yeah, boy, my picture is kind of cloudy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well. Okay, yeah, I'm up in the mountains to play golf for the next couple of days, but that doesn't mean I can't talk about InStockTrades.com.
Oh, yeah.
Where you can get up to 50% off your collected editions. Loyalty discounts add 2% to that. They're having a 3% sale this weekend for DC. So if you want to get some DC stuff at an extra 3% off, go to IST. Every quarter, there's an Omniboslive code. And this is really freaking me out. I can't hear myself, so I'm going to take one headphone off. There we go. It looks weirder.
Huh.
InStockTrades.com. Fabulous customer service, fabulous packaging, and over $50 in orders gets you free shipping in the United States. That's InStockTrades.com.
Yeah. Love IST.
Okay, and I just realized I want to close this window because everybody's going to be listening to me and I don't feel like having everybody listen to this one-way weird conversation about Saturday morning cartoons.
So Gabe recommended we create our own Saturday morning cartoon block, right?
Yeah, it was Gabe's idea. Program your own Saturday morning cartoon block.
Okay. I like that idea. Jess is embarrassed of us.
No, I'm just embarrassed for myself.
For a second.
Yeah, I'm in a guest room. I'm at somebody else's guest room. It does look completely bare compared to the back cave.
I can promise you, if somebody dropped Jess right now, he would not be this calm.
No.
There would be no live stream tonight.
No. So, my stomach has recovered from the Pop-Tart debacle.
Yeah, what happened with you this morning? We thought we lost you for a minute.
I was just kidding. In the chat, I said I got rushed to the ER and had my stomach pumped. I really only ate about a full Pop-Tart, but I was just kidding, and you guys thought I was serious.
Hey, you never know, man. That was a good amount of Pop-Tarts.
Yeah, I ended up eating a full package of cherry Pop-Tarts. Those are my favorites.
Ooh, those are good. Those are
great.
Wait, cherry's not the one
what did you the most?
I didn't get cherry. I got strawberry. Strawberry is the one I liked. Strawberry is the one that I ended up really digging.
Yeah, I am too wearing pants. I have shorts on. Don't be saying I'm Donald ducking it. Like NATO. Donald ducking
it. Super fancy Jess in the house. So are you reading anything right now before we kind of keep going, Jess?
I have a stack that I brought with me. A stack. This is everything I'm reading. I forgot to bring Day Tripper. I'm rereading that on your recommendation because you love it so much. I left that at home, but I brought a stack of reading material that I haven't started yet. First, Letter 44, because
that's
that review is due Monday for this show. And somebody in the group recommended Revelations by Paul Jenkins and Humberto Ramos. So I need to read that. I got this cheap. Eleanor and the Egret Cycle Cleveland recommended it. Trigonosis and Kemi Jacobs' favorite sidekick. I'm going to read that this weekend.
Huh.
Fangirl's favorite Heathen.
Never heard of it.
Oh, you haven't? It was on sale at in-stock trays for 50% off last week. A Fangirl's special discount.
Oh, I haven't heard of it. Cool.
Angela, Asgard's Assassin. A chat favorite, Eternal Empire. People in the chat have recommended this. And then Mel and Anita Schumann, Big Man Plans, they recommended this. Eric Powell. So it's got Eric Powell art and writing.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Although, wait, somebody else was given. Written by Eric Powell and Tim Weish. Art by Eric Powell. It appears to be a smaller person who has an attitude and a hammer. So I'm here to get rage and respect. That sounds good. So that's what I'm going to read this weekend.
You got a nice little stack going on there, man. Good for you.
Well, we'll see how much gets read.
That's true. That's true. You're going to be doing mostly golfing, so I don't know how you're going to find time to read all that.
Yeah, well, the days are gonna be full of golf, but the nights are gonna be quiet.
Okay. Maybe a little cigar, sit on them.
Exactly, steaks and cigars.
Ooh, that sounds actually. I could go for a good steak right now.
Right.
Are you a surf and turf kind of
guy? No, I'm more turf.
Just steak, raw steak.
I'm not big on shellfish.
No, really?
Well, yeah, lobster and shrimp I'll eat a little bit of, but lobster I'm not a big fan of. Clams and oysters, not a fan of. Mussels make me want to throw up. What else is there? That's crayfish. Salmon's, well, as far as shellfish go, I'll eat regular fish.
Really regular? Oh, okay. So you do enjoy regular fish, though.
Yeah.
Okay. I love salmon. We're big on salmon in this house. What's good is how we make salmon sometimes is that we cook the rice, and then we chop up the salmon into pieces, and we put it in soy sauce and lemon juice, and let it soak, and it cooks inside of those juices.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then you put a little bit of seaweed on top of it, and it's good stuff.
Yeah, that's how you make ceviche, by marinating it in lime juice.
Mm-hmm. It's the exact same way.
Yeah, no 19th hole for me unless it's club soda, Chris M. That's right.
I'll cook up some ribeyes, Lewis. Hey, there you go. Now you're thinking. Man, this
are you going to visit Nashvilleans?
Just because two people are hanging out.
Ceviche. Peter M. recommended Victor Lavelle's Destroyer in his last haul. Man, if you need to cry about the state of the world, this is when to do it. I don't need that. I'm good.
I don't need that either. I can just look at the newspaper.
I'm good. Yeah, I could just go on Twitter or turn on anything these days.
Yeah, we come here to get respite from that.
Wait, free steaks?
Oh, Nashvilleans is inviting you to his house for free steaks.
Oh, hell yeah, man. Wait, how do you cook your steaks? Well done, medium well, rare?
No. I like them pink, so I order it medium so I can get it medium rare. If I got it medium rare, it would come too rare.
No,
so I order it medium, so it'll come medium rare.
That's the question I always ask somebody when I go to their house and they're cooking steaks. I'm like, so how do you cook it?
Yeah.
Oh, I cook it well done. No.
Goodbye.
Oh, rare. He likes them. He likes it bloody. Nah, I can't. I'm not a fan. I've tried it rare. It's just not for me. I like a good medium rare.
Yeah. I like it. Yeah. Well done. That's crazy. That's crazy talk.
Yeah.
That's ruining a piece of meat.
Yeah, it's like you're chewing gum at that point.
Chewing leather.
Yeah. Blue to rare. Wow. You're disinvited now.
That was quick.
You know, steak is just, it's one of those things where you could easily, it's so simple, but you can also easily completely mess it up.
Yeah.
If you go, because it doesn't need much to be good. You know, a little salt, a little pepper, you put some butter on it, and then you let it cook in its own juices, and then you kind of tilt the pan. I like to kind of tilt the pan a little bit and let the juices kind of soak into the side of the steak.
My wife insists on my grilling steak. She likes the grill flavor.
Oh, she likes to throw it on the grill.
Yeah.
I don't mind cooking it on the stove, but I do agree I like it better on the grill.
She likes me to throw it on the grill.
Oh, you're the cook for the grill.
Yeah, I'm the grill cook.
Same.
Yeah, she'll make the little side dishes and stuff like that, but I'm the manly man that grills this food, the raw meat.
Oh man. Yeah, we have a damn, I'm actually tempted to make some burgers tonight. The thing is with making burgers here is that it's a process. Because we gotta mold them, you gotta get the meat, because we do it raw, like raw meat that you get from the store. You know, you gotta shape it, you gotta add stuff to it.
What are you adding to it?
Me, I do garlic. I do in one like pack. I do a clove of garlic. I do adobo, and I think. Do I add anything else to it? Oh, an egg, and I throw in panko breadcrumbs.
Oh, that sounds good.
The breadcrumbs act kind of like as a bonding agent,
Yeah,
and the egg kind of makes it work a little bit better. It's
that
really
sounds really good.
No, it's really good. She loves the way I do it. She says I have the best burgers. So I gotta have some.
Do you grill those or pan fry them?
No, grill. We have a grill. We live in an apartment complex, but we have a grill here, and I just run downstairs. I bring everything with me, and I just grill it over there.
Nice.
Yeah. The thing is at least how I do it, and I've always heard when you grill a burger, you have to leave it on the actual grill. People like to constantly flip them like crazy, and you just let it sit there for about 2 minutes, 2-3 minutes, depending on how hot it is. And you flip it over once, and you let it sit.
Right. Yeah. I don't understand. That's the way you do it.
Yeah. No, but I've seen people just every 30 seconds try to like flip them consistently.
Oh yeah, no. I don't know how you would know when it was done if you did it that way.
Yeah. So I do one flip, and then I let it sit for a bit. Then I throw some cheese on it. Then I put some mayo on top of the cheese and let it sit there for a little bit.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it helps get the smoky flavor into the cheese and into the mayo.
Smoky mayo. So, programming your own Saturday morning cartoons. I was there at the dawn of Saturday morning cartoons.
Yes.
So I will start with one of the best cartoons from my childhood, and that was the original Spider-Man cartoon.
Wow, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. That one. I love that one.
Wasn't there another one that goes Spider-Man? And it had like a trumpet or something? I'm thinking of something. No, there was.
I'm not familiar with that one.
Hold on, let me see if I can find it real quick. Just distract the audience. What else?
Let's see. Well, that was like a half-hour show, and I'm also going to want the original Space Ghost. Although I love Space Ghost Coast to Coast, I'm going to want the original Space Ghost.
I used to love watching Space Ghost.
Let's see. Since it's my network, we're also going to have Flintstones and Jetsons. We're going to have the Flintstones Jetsons hour.
Ooh.
So there's 2 hours of programming right there. You can have 5 hours of programming, 7 to noon. This is
a chunk of programming.
My network is very cartoon friendly.
Okay.
For Saturday morning.
Hmm.
But then noon to 5 p.m., it's going to be all infomercials, so you get screwed on that end.
Oh, God, the 700 Club. I remember that. I hated that crap as a kid.
Oh, I know.
I don't know if you had that when you were a kid, but I remember I'd wake up in the morning, like, all right, cool, I got my cartoons. Then around noon, welcome to the 700 Club. I'm like, fuck!
I remember when I was a kid, Sundays were super disappointing because it was all church shows on Sundays. And we'd go to church and then come back, and then there'd be more church on television. I'm like, oh, I just went to church. So I'd read the comics section of the newspaper, and then there was nothing else to do Sunday. There was nothing because there's only so much Davy and Goliath I can watch. Did you ever see Davy and Goliath?
Yes, the old claymation show, right?
Yeah.
Davy.
Davy. Oh no, Davy. I had no idea that was programmed by the Mormon Church.
Yeah, it's a very religious show.
I never picked up on that.
You know, you're a kid. You don't pick up on that stuff until you're older.
Right. Let's see. My next hour. Oh, the original Archie show.
Wow. Okay.
I liked Archie. That's where I first heard Sugar Sugar. And if we're doing Archie, probably I didn't really watch Josie and the Pussycats, so I can't really say. But if we're having something fun like that on, what was a good frothy fun thing? Because the next hour is going to be the Batman Superman adventures.
Oh,
this was the precursor to Super Friends.
That's Smiling Batman and Smiling Superman together.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
and
for those of you out there that are pretty young, you're thinking, "Oh man, just had like a Batman Superman cartoon as a kid. That's pretty badass." No, it wasn't.
Ooh, Chris Davis, clutch recommendation with Johnny Quest.
Oh man, I love Johnny Quest.
Yeah, I did too.
Fun fact: you could not have Haji today, probably.
Right, I was just thinking that.
You could not have Haji as a character in today's society. I love Johnny Quest, though. It was such a fun show.
Yeah, Johnny Quest has to be on my channel in the morning. Good job, Chris Davis. So let's see. I need something to fill the next half hour after the Archies.
Was Haji the one that would say "Sim Sim Salebim"? And it was like a magic word or something?
I don't remember that. I remember it had a great opening soundtrack.
Yeah, it did. The drum would kick in.
Yeah. It was like a nightclub song, practically. I'm going to throw in something that is not animated, but it had cartoons, and that was the original Banana Splits. Did you ever see the Banana Splits?
Yes, where they wore like giant puppet suits. Like
yeah.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
It was a weird show, dude.
It was very weird.
It was trippy.
Yeah.
Jess, come on. The Muppet Show.
Well, I'm not done yet. I mean, I'm still programming the third hour.
Okay.
I'm done with hour 3 because I just threw in Banana Split. So I have 2 more hours.
So you're what? You're 10 o'clock right now in the morning, right?
Yeah, I'm at 10 now.
Okay, little Jess is bouncing up the walls, watching cartoons, hopped up on sugar.
He's had, back then, they weren't Frosted Flakes. They were Sugar Frosted Flakes. And not Golden Crisp, but Super Sugar Crisp. And what's the other thing? Oh, Honey Smacks. Those were Sugar Smacks. So I've had 5 bowls of that, plus Boopberry, Frankenberry, and Count Chocula. And Pop-Tarts.
Holy crap.
So, yeah, I'm jazzing up. Jazzy Jazz. Batman the Animated Series. I'm going to say that's going to close it out. That's going to be hour 11.
Are we talking about the 90s one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that show. The introduction of Harley Quinn and everything. That was a really good show. That'll be 11 o'clock for the adults.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm missing my 10 o'clock block.
So it doesn't have to be from when we were kids. It could be something past that.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes it easier for me.
Well, because we got to throw in The Simpsons.
Of course.
I'd like to see The Simpsons on. So that would be my 11 o'clock. Simpsons, then Batman the Animated Show.
Yeah.
So I'm still missing my 10 o'clock block.
Well, now that Disney owns The Simpsons, you'll be able to get them all you want on their live streaming service when that kicks off. Crazy to think they own them.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm still missing my 10 o'clock. So let's see. I've got 2 shows that I need to program in there. Well, the Monkees used to be a Saturday show. After it was a night show, reruns would be on Saturdays. So if I'm allowing the Banana Splits, I'm going to allow the Monkees too.
What about if you, let me think, throw in Fat Albert?
I love Fat Albert. That's a clutch one. Good call.
Of course, this is before we all knew the whole Bill Cosby thing.
Oh, well, yeah. This was the innocent time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'm extending my block to 6:30 a.m. to 6 a.m. We've got 6 hours because I got to have Winnie the Pooh and Pee-wee's Playhouse.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay.
So there it all is. We start out with Winnie the Pooh and Pee-wee's Playhouse and Fruity Pebbles. That's how my morning starts, with Fruity Pebbles and Pee-wee and Winnie the Pooh.
It's not bad.
And Pee-wee's Playhouse was gold.
You know, I've never seen an episode.
Oh my gosh, Luis, you'd love it. It's so great.
Even as an adult?
That's the only time I ever saw it. Was as an adult. I only know it as an adult.
Really? Is that good? I'll check it out.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you'd get a huge kick out of it.
Oh, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Holy crap. I want to see that documentary.
Yeah, Gabe said it was really moving.
Yeah, Gabe said he walked out of the theater crying. I know I'll just be a ball of tears at the end of that documentary.
Yeah. Gosh, the Muppet Show. That's a good call. How can you do that without the Muppet Show?
Cowboy Curtis.
Yeah, Cowboy Curtis. That was
what's his name?
What's his name? Yeah.
Morpheus. That was his first
Morpheus.
show.
Yeah, Morpheus.
Lawrence Fishburne. That's what it was.
Lawrence Fishburne. Okay, good job. Oh, Beavis and Butthead. If we're extending it to Beavis and Butthead till 1 o'clock, we got to throw in King of the Hill.
Oh man, I love King of the Hill.
So far, I've got 6 a.m. to 1 p.m.
I love King of the Hill.
I loved King of the Hill.
Wasn't there an episode where Dale goes crazy and he ends up being like a sniper in a watchtower or something like that? I think that happened. I don't remember. I like Boomhauer.
Yeah. I'm telling you, the boy's not right.
Damn it, Bobby.
Oh yeah, Family Guy's got to be in there too. Okay, so we're at 1:30 now.
Now you're pushing the whole day, man. It's no longer Saturday morning.
No, it's Saturday afternoon too. Yeah, Family Guy was awesome. Still is awesome. What other? Then we get in. Well, gosh, my daughter and I used to have a great time watching Cat Dog and Hey Arnold. But I think I'm going to stop at 1 o'clock.
You're going to cut it off at 1?
Yeah.
It's not bad. That is not bad. You're actually making me want to sit down and watch some cartoons tomorrow morning, man. But I got to get some blood work done. And
then at midnight, YouTube comes on with 11 racist cartoons.
Oh, okay. Let me think.
Oh, Scooby-Doo. I totally forgot Scooby-Doo.
How did you forget Scooby-Doo, man? The New Adventures of Scooby-Doo? I think that's what it was.
Darn it. Yeah, I forgot Scooby-Doo. Comic guy coming through with Scooby-Doo. I did say Space Ghost, and I did say Flintstones and Jetsons.
Scooby-Doo was great.
Yeah.
Were you a fan of Scrappy-Doo?
No. No.
Why does everybody hate Scrappy-Doo? I used to like him as a kid.
Did you? I remember. I remember the Scooby-Doo movie. He ended up being the villain, and I thought that was awesome.
That was James Gunn.
Oh, was it?
James Gunn wrote those movies.
Wow.
He was the scriptwriter on the first 2 Scooby-Doo movies.
So we're starting at 6 a.m. for you. Can you fill up the morning?
Oh, dude. Okay. 6 a.m. I'm gonna kick things off with Transformers. Might be a bit too much at 6 a.m. Something a little bit more child friendly.
Yeah, that's why I started with Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, because you got to start off something with really that's a little bit more child friendly at 6 a.m. So I'm gonna start off with Looney Tunes at 6 a.m.
Oh God, I totally didn't even name the Looney Tunes. Oh, we're into the 2 o'clock time frame now because you got to have Looney Tunes.
You have to have those classic Looney Tunes episodes. They're great. So we can put Looney Tunes at that time.
Is that a full hour or just half an hour?
Half an hour.
Oh.
And then Looney Tunes is what, usually half an hour, isn't it?
I think when I was growing up, it was Bugs Bunny and Roadrunner, so they'd fill up an hour.
Okay. Okay, so start off with Looney Tunes at 6 o'clock. 6:30, we can move on to, and I just had something, and it slipped my mind. We can move to, I don't love Looney Tunes. 6:30 could be, dun, 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 dun. Tiny Toons was good. Tiny Toons are really, really good. I'm thinking of something a bit more kid-friendly. So Looney Tunes. You know what? I'm going to go with Animaniacs.
Animaniacs, what the funny show.
I used to love Animaniacs.
That was great. I saw that as an adult and loved it.
So Animaniacs, 7 o'clock. Okay, kids are really just kind of starting to get up at 7 o'clock. So I'm going to go with Tom and Jerry at 7 o'clock.
Good call.
Yeah, man. Tom and Jerry was my jam back in the day as a kid.
And how about Heckle and Jekyll?
I don't know what that is. I've never heard of that.
Oh, that's the same kind of thing as Tom and Jerry. They were beating on each other. 2 black crows, Heckle and Jekyll.
Gabe, I would put the Spawn HBO cartoon at 7 a.m. 7 o'clock. All right. Now we're starting to get into the meat of things. Yu-Gi-Oh! That was a cartoon from when I was a kid. Pokemon at 7:30. 8 o'clock, Justice League. Like from my generation. Have you ever seen the animated Justice League cartoons from the 2000s?
I have not. I've only seen Darwin Cook's movie.
No, dude, it's regarded by a lot of fans as the best superhero cartoon that's ever been put together.
Really?
It's fantastic.
Better than, really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Have you ever seen Batman Beyond?
Yeah.
Okay, they tie in simultaneously the ending of Batman Beyond with the ending of that cartoon. And it's brilliant, and it works. So it was Justice League, and then it moved on to Justice League Unlimited, where they got the cast even bigger, where they started introducing like Hawkman, Plastic Man, and stuff like that. But you really do need to watch Justice League and Justice League Unlimited. It's really good stuff.
Okay.
So I would do Justice League at, we're up to 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock, Justice League Unlimited at 8:30. And at 9 o'clock, I would say Invader Zim, because that was a cartoon I used to really love as a kid. Let's see, we're up 8:30, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Are there different versions of that?
I'm going to go with the cartoon from the 90s, the one that I grew up on. There's been so many different incarnations of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, including the most recent one, where they're really weirdly in different size. Like Raphael is like a fucking linebacker. He's fucking huge compared to his brothers. It's a weird design choice that they went with for the new cartoons. In fact, he's actually the leader of the team in the new cartoons. What are we up to? 9 o'clock?
I think so. Wait, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles went along with what? Invader Zim?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, you're at 9 o'clock now.
Okay. So at 9 o'clock, Kids are really. I'm trying to think how hyper my ass was at 9 in the morning.
Yeah. What are you having for breakfast?
Jolt Cola and
Pop rocks.
no. At this point, man, I've had shit. I was a bit of a lard ass as a kid.
Yeah, I remember you saying that before.
I was a chunkster, man. Still kind of a chunkster today, but not too bad. Let me see. At 9 o'clock, I had at this point eggs, toast, bacon, and probably like 2 bowls of cereal. Just because I like cereal that much as a kid. And the cereal was probably, let me think, what really did I really? Oh, Honey Nut Cheerios.
Okay.
So what time did I say? I was at 9?
You're at 9.
I'm at 9 o'clock. Okay. New Jackie Chan Adventures. Because those were really fun cartoons as a kid. 9:30. Throw some Batman Beyond in there because Batman Beyond was badass. I'm up to 10 o'clock. Have to throw in OG Transformers. Loved OG Transformers. OG Transformers was the shit. I like how they kind of had to shoehorn in a message at the end of it because there was a law that decided you just can't show cartoons without having a message. It'd be better to promote your toys.
Oh, right.
There was a huge thing. I think it was back in the 70s or 80s. You just can't make 30-minute commercials for your toys for kids, so they have to have a message.
I do remember that now.
Yeah, so like at the end of Transformers, you'd have like a Transformer littering, and then another Transformer came out and said, hey, you shouldn't litter, because if you litter, the Decepticons will win the war against the Earth. And now you know, and knowing is half the battle. And then it fade out. Just stupid stuff like that. So what am I at? 10:30?
Yeah.
10:30. Crap. This is harder than I thought. Okay, we're getting into a little bit closer to the afternoon hours. 10:30 is still considered prime time, Saturday morning cartoon time. So it has to be something big. What was big when I was a kid? I already said Pokemon. I'm going to cheat and look at the chat and see if they're throwing anything in there. The Met, Ace Dewey, 80s TMNT, Speed Racer, Fingerprints, Popeye. Oh, okay.
That's really old school.
Yeah, that's really old school. 90s X-Men cartoon. I dug the 90s X-Men cartoon. Although they always had them fighting robots because you really can't show the X-Men actually killing anybody for a 90s cartoon. You would always see Wolverine pop his claws out and then he'd pop them back in before he fought. Or he would fight robots.
Interesting. I never saw it.
You can't show a guy stabbing somebody for kids' cartoons back then.
I think at that point my daughter was into Strawberry Shortcake, so that's probably what was on TV.
Yeah. Hey Arnold. Okay, yeah, I'll throw in Hey Arnold at 11 o'clock. Hey Arnold was a staple for me when I was a kid.
Yeah, I remember Kelly liked Hey Arnold. I liked it too.
Hey Arnold was fun, man.
Yeah.
They actually they had a movie, I think it was like last year, where they revealed what happened to his parents and what his actual last name is.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was a big thing with Nickelodeon. They kind of used it to tie up the end of the series because fans had always felt that there was no definitive ending. So they answered like, okay, this is what happened to his parents. This is what his actual last name is. And we had all heard the last name like a million times throughout the show. Nobody realized it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was Shortman.
Shortman?
His last name is Shortman. Arnold Shortman. And his grandfather would say it all the time in the cartoon. I gotta be up to at least 11:30 at this point.
I think Hey Arnold was 11, yeah.
11. Okay, 11:30. I need a closer. So I'm gonna go with the Boondocks.
Boondocks. That was a good show. I love the comic strip.
Oh man, I love the cartoon of the Boondocks. Pirates of Darkwater. That is a deep cut, Gabe. That only had like 6 episodes.
What is that?
It was a pirate show, but it only had like 6 or 7 episodes to it. And the whole premise was that they had to go around the world and they had to find these like pieces of jewelry that controlled the ocean or like dark water or some shit like that. But it didn't last long. I used to love it, but it only had like 6 or 7 episodes.
How about Archer? I've never seen Archer. I've heard that's really good.
Yes.
Watch
Yes.
Archer.
Okay.
You will die laughing. Archer is hilarious, dude.
Okay.
It's so fucking funny, but it is raunchy. It is so messed up, but it's so much fun.
Okay, great.
Oh my, you really owe it to yourself, man. Hong Kong Phooey, wow. Not really a Saturday morning cartoon. Neither is the Boondocks.
Yeah, no, we're programming. I mean, we're programming what we want to see.
Did you ever see Dinosaurs?
Those like puppet dinosaurs?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that show. That was a good show.
Yeah. Do you know how it ended?
They created global warming or something, right? And that's
Yeah,
how the dinosaurs all got wiped out.
It famously had one of the most tragic endings for a kids' cartoon.
I remember that. It was really dark.
Yeah, the ending is literally all of them huddled together as they are waiting for a meteorite to come and kill them.
Oh, I thought they had created global warming. It was the meteor came and wiped them out.
If I remember right, the meteor was coming and wiping them out, and then the ice age was about to begin, and they were all huddled together, embracing their death.
Yeah, I do remember something about that. I thought they had created the ice age though because of their pollution or I can't remember.
It's been so long.
Yeah, it has been long.
Venture Brothers. I've never seen them, but I've heard good things. Metalocalypse. Oh, rest in peace, John Schmidt. Miss that guy. Street Sharks, Pound Puppies, Silverhawks, Cops. I remember, you know what? He has a point because I do remember Cops coming on around noon after my kids' cartoons were done.
You mean Cops, where it's the bad boys, boys?
Yes. Cops would come on after my cartoons were done, and then the 700 Club would start for like 8 hours.
That was really annoying.
Yeah, it was. Did you guys have the 700 Club?
No, we just had nationally syndicated religious shows.
What the hell is the 700 Club? I never stuck around to see it.
I forget what the 700 stands for.
Was it Chips and Dukes of Hazzard, Love Boat, and Fantasy Island? Did you like Dukes of Hazzard?
I never really watched it. I did watch a little bit of Love Boat and a little bit of Fantasy Island.
Yeah, the Love Boat.
Right. I think those were on when I was like in college, though. So
the only thing I know about the Love Boat is Tattoo. Look, boss, the plane, the plane.
That was Fantasy Island.
Yeah, that's Fantasy Island, right?
Right.
Welcome to Fantasy Island. Denver Lions, Chips and Dukes. I used to like watching Chips. South Park.
South Park's great.
Man, it's crazy to think they're still around today. How long South Park? South Park's got to be at least over 20 years old, right?
Yeah, it has to be.
Because they've been around for a while. I remember them when I was a kid. What year did they start?
Oh, I remember the Shazam ISIS Hour.
The Shazam ISIS Hour. Wow.
I had a major crush on ISIS.
You cannot say that statement these days without having somebody knock on your door from the FBI.
Totally true.
You're gonna show up to your house this week after this trip, and somebody's gonna go, "Hey, Jess, we need to talk."
Yeah. I want to see that. See if I can pull her up real quick.
So South Park is 20 years old this year.
This TV show.
Jack Kirby did the concept work for the Centurions. I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, she was rocking.
I think
Joanne Cameron.
Jack Kirby had something to do with Argo, though, didn't he?
Not listening. Looking at Isis. Looking at mighty Isis and how awesome she looked. Mm-hmm.
Wonder Woman. Man, I used to have a crush on Linda Carter. From Wonder Woman? Mm.
Yeah. Isis and Shazam.
There was a bionic woman?
Yeah, Lindsay Wagner.
What? I knew about the bionic man.
Right, yeah. Bionic woman.
Yeah, every time he'd do something badass, you get that cool song. Smallville was my jam. You know what? I never saw New Adventures of Lois and Clark, but I like Smallville a lot.
I saw New Adventures of Lois and Clark. I like that show.
Wasn't that more soap opera-y?
Yeah.
Yeah. It didn't focus too much on him having powers and fighting people. It was more about the soap opera.
Mm-hmm. It was about Lois and Clark.
Yeah. My girl and I, we were looking through Hulu, and they have General Hospital on there.
We used to watch that in my fraternity as a joke.
I think
we love the girls.
I think they're on like season 50 or something at this point.
Oh my gosh.
We were amazed by it. And there's always a guy with an eye patch.
With an eye patch. At first I didn't know what you were saying. Patch. Isn't he always called Patch?
What, in General Hospital?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Patch.
Man, I don't remember almost anything. I used to have to sit through that crap with my grandma.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my mom used to watch Days of Our Lives.
Wow. Okay. You beat me. And this is why me and my grandmother don't talk anymore. Magnum PI. For those of you that don't know, we're just kind of shooting the shit tonight.
Yeah, we programmed our Saturday mornings, and now we're just recalling our childhood shows.
We're just kind of shooting the shit for a little bit.
Yeah.
Come on. You guys have anything else to do with Friday night? No? Okay. Then you're here with us.
This would be a good time for me to talk about InStockTrades.com, where you can get your collected editions up to 50% off. Loyalty discounts add 2% to that. This weekend they're having one. Yeah, this weekend they're having one of their sales 3% off, an extra 3% off on DC Comics. That's this weekend.
Crazy, Jess.
You know what's even crazier? Over $50 gets you free shipping in the United States.
Get the hell out of here.
Bomb-proof packaging. Fabulous customer service.
Huh.
We're talking InStockTrades.com.
Hey. Can't go wrong with In-Stock Trades.
Mm-mm. Did you see on the Omnibus Collectors Swap and Community the picture Frank Gogol posted, the author of Grief, the mangled box from IST? It looked like it had been run over by a truck.
No, I haven't seen it.
Oh, and then he pulled his comics out, and they were perfectly fine.
Of course. Come on.
Yeah. It was amazing. I'm not kidding. It was a box like this big, and it was just completely crushed in from both sides.
Jeez. Hey, they always deliver.
That's right. It was the big test, and IST passed.
I'm super excited for my Seven Soldiers Omnibus. Ooh.
That's right.
I've never read it or even heard about it until Ryley mentioned it. So I'm going into this blind. I have almost no clue as to what this is about.
You can read it blind. You'll be okay.
Are we good?
Yeah, Grant Morrison takes 7. Well, he takes 5 D list, 1 C list, and Zatanna's A list in my book.
Of course.
She's really B list. And writes 7 different stories for him that all tie in together at the end, but they never really meet each other. But they're fighting the same villain.
Cool.
And it's really well done.
That sounds pretty cool. I'm excited for that.
It's really accessible for Grant Morrison. I forget who Heather Thomas is. Matthew Guy is just listing off girls. Heather Thomas. Let's see.
Married with Children. I used to love watching. You could not have Married with Children today. Who is it?
Heather Thomas. Oh, she's looking good for right now.
Heather Thomas.
She's 2 years older than I am.
Not bad. Not bad at all. She's pretty cute. I've seen some actresses, man. They age like spoiled milk sometimes.
I love your saying of that. It's so funny.
Oof, man.
You know, I think Heather Thomas has aged better than Heather Locklear.
Dude, you know who still has it? What's her face from? She was in Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Oh, Michelle Pfeiffer.
Oh my gosh, she is rocking that silver fox look, man. Wow, she is still very attractive, and she's pushing close to 60 plus.
Yeah.
Somebody's calling.
I know. I'll have to call him back.
Was she married to Nikki Sixx?
Heather Locklear was, I think. Not Heather Thomas. No,
Oh.
wait. I think that was... I think she was married to Tommy, the drummer from Motley Crue. Heather Locklear was.
That brings down her stock because of Tommy. Well, anybody in Motley Crue, you know those guys aren't clean. At one point, they were known as what, the dangerous band in the world, right?
Yeah.
Fangirls are gonna judge you so hard now.
Uh-oh.
It'll be okay.
Fangirls don't watch our show.
Yeah, I don't think they've gotten this far into the show. Heather was married to Richie Sambora from Bon Jovi.
Okay. That's right.
I didn't know she was married to Richie Sambora.
Heather Locklear. Yeah, I do remember that.
Huh.
She was dating, at least dating Tommy, what's his name, the drummer for Motley Crue.
Yeah, yeah. Locklear was on Dynasty and TJ Hooker.
Right. Yeah, I remember that. And that show that I used to watch with the sound off. Oh, I can picture the cast. No, not Beverly Hills. Heather Locklear was like Tommy Lee, not Tommy Lee Jones. Tommy Lee, that's right, comic guy. What was the show that What was the show that Heather Locklear was on that had Daphne Zuniga and Andrew Shuey on? Melrose Place. That's right. Melrose Place. That was a set of extremely pretty people.
You know who just died? The announcer for Lifestyles that the rich and the famous.
Oh, he did, huh?
Yeah, he just died. I think it was like 2-3 days ago.
Robin Leach?
Yeah. I ended up kicking the bucket a few days ago. I used to hate that show because I'd look at all my crappy toys and be like, oh my God, why are we poor? No, I had it pretty good as a kid. I had it pretty good. You know who looks like he got hit by a truck is Mickey Rourke.
Oh, he's had a lot of plastic surgery.
Yeah, but back in the day, he was actually a pretty good-looking guy. Like, he was very attractive. Wasn't he, like, sexiest man alive at one point or something like that?
Maybe. Let's see what he looks like now.
Dude. Well, he got...
Mickey Mouse. No, not Mickey Mouse. Mickey
he tried to do
Rourke.
boxing. He got his face fucked up. He got a bunch of plastic surgery. And he ended up having a resurgence.
Ooh.
Yeah, he ended up having a resurgence when he did The Wrestler.
Right.
And he was brilliant in The Wrestler.
Right, I remember that. I need more. Let's see, he's 7 years older than I am. Ooh, yeah, that's rough.
Yeah. 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 But he was great in The Wrestler. You know, you can't take that away from him. He was amazing in that movie.
Yeah. Marissa Tomei was great in that movie.
Marissa Tomei is still great today.
Yeah, she's some Aunt May.
She is beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Let's pull, since fangirls are probably already upset at us, let's pull up Marissa Tomei. Marissa. I'm getting judged hard, I can tell already.
Mm-hmm.
By the fangirls. I'm sure they're not happy. Mm-hmm.
Marissa Tomei is still very beautiful. She's a very beautiful woman.
Yes. I'll be getting right back to you in a second. Okay. Very nice.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Yeah, she played a stripper in The Wrestler.
Yeah, Lloyd Wong, if she was your aunt, I would totally be asking her out. But that's weird that you want her to be a hot aunt.
That is kind of weird, man.
Your hot aunt? That's kind of odd.
Yeah. Although I do like the fact that in the Spider-Man Homecoming movie and like all the Spider-Man and like in that movie, everybody's like keeps commenting like, you have a hot aunt. Cleveland Brown. The scene in The Wrestler where those guys refuse to get a lap dance from Marissa Tomei pisses me off. That's right. Yeah, she plays in The Wrestler, she plays a washed up stripper because everybody thinks she's too old to be a stripper.
That's right.
She has a kid, and God, I love The Wrestler. That's such a good movie. I'm surprised Matt Miranda isn't here yet.
Yeah, we're a little early. He's probably still at work.
Yeah, he usually gets out around this time because he's in Cali, so he's getting out soon.
Yeah. Okay. Well, what do you think? Couple more minutes?
Yeah, we got a couple more minutes. Spider-Man, where are you coming from, Spider? She can be your aunt.
Even if it's by marriage, that would still give me a weird feeling.
That's kind of creepy. It's a little bit weird. I still wouldn't be comfortable with that.
I wonder let's see how Linda Carter's looking.
I don't remember. Who's Linda Carter again?
You just said you had a big crush on her.
I did. I always get her mixed up with Lucy Lawless for some reason.
Oh.
You know, I don't know why.
I need to get, okay, she's doing okay. I need to get, she was at Baltimore Con last year. I need to get a DC comic I have autographed by her.
Ooh. What am I reading this weekend? I am catching up on My Hero Academia. I am catching up on the newest issue of Batman. Catching up on Dan Slott's Iron Man, which is fantastic. It's a lot of fun. What else am I reading? I think that's it for the weekend. And a little bit of Saga. I'll throw a little Saga in there. Oh, and Hunter x Hunter. When I can scratch some time out from my busy weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just probably bring a book with me tomorrow when they do blood work.
Chris Davis, no, that is so not right. If I was related to Harley Quinn, there's no way I would. No. No, that's just no.
I forgot Lucy Lawless was a Spartacus. She was beautiful in that.
I never saw Spartacus.
It's good. It's not great, but it's pretty good. The actor, the main actor, died unfortunately of cancer before the season. Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah. So they ended up replacing him with somebody else. But it's good. It's a really good series. Poor guy.
Mm-hmm. So I gotta get going to dinner downstairs and
Okey-doke.
cigars.
All right, Jess. Where can they find you?
They can find me, Omnidog, at Omnidog's Vault on YouTube and Omnidogs_Vault.
Woohoo!
Also on this network, the Omnibus Collector. Wait, what is this called? The Omnibus Collectors Network. Is that what we're on?
Yeah, that's the one, man.
And I need to post some stuff on our Instagram. I should post what I'm reading this weekend on our Instagram.
You probably should.
Yeah, Gabe would really like that. And where can they find you, Luis?
Comics Guide 101. Facebook, Twitter, YouTube.
Comic Guy, PM me on Facebook and with your real name, and I'll try and get you in. I know you said that a couple times ago, so PM me with your real name.
The entrance list is long, and they only let a few people in a day because they do like extensive. You guys look really into the background.
Yeah, and we all hate doing it, so the list tends to pile up. You don't know how. You don't know how to send a Facebook instant message? Comic Guy? Are you on Facebook?
Is he? Oh. There's a lot of people that are pending. I was wondering to who? To you, right?
To me, yeah. Jess Bragg.
He no longer has the power to let people in, but
I don't, but I can put it in a good word for you.
you were the one that let me into the group.
Is that right?
Yeah, you did let me into the group.
Well, I knew you from your videos, so I knew you were cool.
Yeah, you let me in because you knew me from my videos. It only took me like a few hours. I was like, oh, wow, I got in quick.
I don't remember that. That's funny. How do you know it was me?
I remember the dog.
That's funny.
You've had the same dog picture for quite a while.
Oh, it's all I've ever had.
Yeah, okay then. I remember the dog.
That's funny. It's probably the last one they legitimately let me do.
All right, I'm ready to get out of here, Jess.
Okay, dude. This was great. Thank you, chat, for participating. Buy all your comics at ist.com. Is our trade. And we have the Monday night show coming up where we will review Letter 44. Then on Wednesday, we're interviewing Eric Larson. That's a big deal.
I'm super excited for that.
That's going to be great. To have a man of his elevated stature appear on our show, that's pretty amazing.
I don't know why he would want to hang out with mooks like us, but hey, yeah. No, I can't wait for that, man. I'm super excited to have Eric Larson on. So get your questions ready.
Yeah. Eric Larson next Wednesday. Letter 44 review on Monday. Peace and love. Peace and love.
Good night, everybody.